Hey guys, RJ here. So welcome to another video. This is another English casting of the Hongkong Flagship EX day number 1. We are now in round 5 and it looks like the matchup is the same as our previous video that we have uploaded. We have Green Yellow Yamato versus the best deck in the format right now, Blue Purple Luffy. So it's also the same player. It's Yamabro. I'm just gonna call him Yamabro. But before everything else, I would like to mention that I'm watching from the original broadcast, which doesn't have any casters. So if you just want to watch the video without any commentary, I'll be putting the link in the description down below so you can check it out. But if you love the English commentary, please stay on the video. So we have seen how Yamato counters Blue Purple Luffy in our previous video that you can check out. It was super fast, so as long as you have Onami, you can punish Blue Purple Luffy by asking a lot of his hand cards early on. But let's see if it's gonna be the same. I think somebody asked me if Green Yellow Yamato didn't get some of the Onamis, will it be the same? I think that it's somewhat gonna be the same, but the question is, will Blue Purple Luffy get into that 8 done mark? Because in the previous video, Blue Purple Luffy was forced to use his Gum Gum Giant. That's the reason why I think that's a pivotal moment of that match because he didn't made it into the 8 done turn. So at that point, I really think that the match is over. But if he managed to get into his 8 done turn, even though he's forced to use a lot of hand cards, that's 2 cards per turn that he will be getting via leader ability as well as the draw phase. And also by 8 done turn, he might have Katakuri 8. And again, a blocker in this matchup is really, really great. Of course, Yamaburo can just or might have Hody Jones that can rest one don as well as a blocker. But again, those are the scenarios that it's not going to be easy to do because yeah, Hody Jones is not searchable because I think that he's using Wano and Supernova mixture based on the previous video. So we're just waiting for the judge to go and give the go signal. And if you're gonna ask me if who's ahead in this matchup, again, Green Yellow Yamato is typically designed to counter Blue Purple Luffy, but again, it depends if Blue Purple Luffy can reach that, I would say, safe zone with him having 8 dons because having 8 dons, drawing 2 cards per turn, and you actually know those cards is a really huge game changer in this matchup because you can arrange those cards getting 2K counters, getting another Gum Gum Giant, or maybe setting up Gum Gum Giant, getting another Gum Gum Giant, or multiple 2K counters. So that's gonna be a really huge game changer. We're just waiting, but I think we can forward. I mean, I'm watching from VOD already. So we're just gonna. Oh, it looks like we'll be starting the match here. The first player on the play is Blue Purple Loopy, and on the draw is Yamato. Turn 1. This is what I mentioned. This is a Wano Supernova, and there you go. A searcher for Luffy, getting that 2K Apu. Now the question is, what will be his 3 don turn? It's a to die for. So this is a very different from the previous matchup that we saw because that Blue Purple Loopy doesn't have any ramp cards, and this will help him reach his safe zone as early as possible. So a triggered Satori for the Yamato side as well, trashing that Okiku to play Satori. Now, actually, he can force him again. He can just go all in, ask for those life cards. I'm not sure what the other hand cards is of the Yamato, but what we only know and I saw is X-Ray and 2K Apu and a 6K attack for Satori. just countering with a Rocinante, and this is gonna be an 8K, and it looks like Blue Purple Luffy is gonna take it. So this is also what happens differently from the previous match. Those that match, it was raining Onami, and so those hand cards didn't made it into the hands of Luffy, and so he is really struggling to go for counters. And let's see now what he has on his hand. So he split his dons to two threes. So I think one of them is another ramp card. The question is, does he have or does he use Thunder Bagua? So right now he's 6 don. So if he ramps up right now, that's going to put him at 7. And if he uses a Thunder Bagua, that's gonna be huge as well, because when they attack, you can just activate or leave 2 dons open, and that will put you into 8 don next turn. So that's you've already reached, or he have already reached the safe zone by next turn. So let's see, 3 dons open. So I think that's, let's say one is a gear 2. What are other 2 dons? Maybe 3 gear 2s, but there's only 2 characters open, so he might have went for 8K instead. Uh, let's see here. A 6K attack coming from Yamato. Hmm. What will be the event? Oh, 2 dons. I think it is Thunder Bagua. So there you go, the Thunder Bagua giving one more rested don, and now he's at 8 don. He's now in the safe zone, and this is what I'm telling you about in the intro. Things would be very different when you are in that safe zone. So let's see what would be his play. But of course, he doesn't. He needs to have luck as well. He needs to have that Zoro Sanji. No, Zoro Sanji to Big Mom. And if he has that in this turn, it will be huge, because he can just put that Okiku on the bottom of Yamato's life. If he has that, 2K Sanji, his choice for the leader ability. Again, going back into the Sanji Big Mom combo, he can just put that Okiku into the bottom, and then just attack that rested Satori. And that will turn the tides around, because he'll be up to 2 life, and then he has two 9K characters beating Yamato next turn. And it looks like a 9 don play. So this might be, I'm seeing a Big Mom on his hand. But the question is, does he? And it went for Sanji. So that's going to be a Big Mom. And this is very, very huge, because how Yamato, if I'm Yamato, how I see it is, he'll gonna force a big attack so that Sanji or Luffy will be down to 0. He has he's now past the ticking time bomb on Yamato. He has two 9K characters here. Yamato is a known glass cannon. He cannot defend the next attack, so those lives will easily be gone. So he has to put his plan. He has to go big here, taking those life out, and then just go for another big attack next turn, hoping that Luffy doesn't have anything, hoping that he doesn't have any blockers, and it looks like that will be the play here. Will we see a 15 or a 14? Leaving one done open. And he'll gonna go for 15K here. And there's no reason to guard this one. You just have to take it. Now the question is, does he have a blocker? If he doesn't have a blocker, he's forced to to use like 3 events, right? Or another big, oh, he has another big mom. So if he uses another big mom, he'll be safe, because he'll be up 1 life. So if Yamato all goes all in, he can just defend. He can just take that one. He'll gonna put Satori into the life. So the question is, what cards he saw And that's a Gum Gum Giant. So we already know that he can defend a 10k attack. So the question is, what will be his play here? Yamabro is really in trouble now. The tides have turned. Again, once Luffy hit that safe zone, it's really unstoppable. I really believe it's really unstoppable. So 6k, 9k, definitely gonna take. The question is, will any characters trigger as well? Because that can also be a factor because you will have more attackers. Right now you only have Satori and the leader and no trigger. Two Dons. Is that a Katakuri 8 or a Luffy 8? But he won't use Luffy 8 here. Ooh, Katakuri, and I think this is over. There's no way that you can break into that defense. Even if you, I don't know, Hoodie. You have to choose if you're playing Hoodie. You have to rest two Dons or one Don blocker. But with Hoodie, with one Don open, we already saw that he has Gum Gum Giant. Which, how can you this is the Great Wall of Luffy with Katakuri 8. I'm not sure how can you break into this one. Hope he doesn't have any counters at all. Mm, already he still have that Sanji, so you know he has a 2k counter at least. So I don't know. I'm not sure how to break this one. Yamabro is thinking, wait, is that a Hody? I saw a glimpse of a green card, and there you go. It's a Hody. The question is, will he rest the Dawns or will he rest the blockers? He went for the Dawns. So what? 8k, 9k, 8k, 10k, and he'll gonna buff the leader, and then use the Yamato's ability to Hody. He's he's banking that Sanji doesn't have any other characters that has counter or and there you go. I think this already over. Only have one life. There are like three big characters. Oh, he has a lot of 2k counters. And a Satori, just gonna block. It's just a 7k. Just gonna block with Katakuri. Huh? That's only a 7k, right? Wait, how big is Katakuri? Was it 7k as well? I wait. Am I having Mandela effect? Or I'm just wrong? I thought Katakuri is 8k. Well, anyways, anyways, there you go, another 2k counter. And I think this is already over with only like five hand cards. So this is gonna be even with just like 9-9, he's forced to take at least one, and then Luffy can just go all in with a 16k attack. Yeah, you can just test the counters. It's 9k. If he takes that, it's over. If he guards that, I still think it's over because 2, 4, 5k, and that's now two hand cards, just 9k, and he'll gonna take the Okiku. Oh wait, if that's let's say El Tor, you just have to go for 11, 11, 14, and it's already math lethal. Yeah, 11, 14 is already math lethal. Okiku doesn't have a counter, so 4, 7 plus 5, just 12. Yeah, because 11, even if he has a 2k, 4k counter plus 2k, that's still going to be equal to 11, right? So he still lack 1k counter. He doesn't have any beige. I'm not sure what's the hesitation here. Maybe it's just Not familiar with the possible cards that Yamato has. But yeah, 11. Am I wrong? So even let's say it's an El Toro, so that's a 4K plus 2K. That's just five. That's just six. So 11K leader, and it went for 12. Uh, seven's gonna be 13, and there you go. Luffy wins this round again. Once you go into that safe zone, it's really, really hard to break into that Luffy's defense. And again, thank you for watching and see you into the next video. Congratulations to the Blue Purple Luffy.